to talk while you're eating?
He asked if there's any beef between them. Fans have speculated.
Yo, what's going on, man? Shout out to the moderator. You know what I'm saying? Will Most High, Eastside, Tench, Shadow, you know what I'm saying? Tench, NBA Strictly, Vontae, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole movement who rocking with the movement, man. I'm feeling great. Man, it's weird out here, man, but you know, Chicago, we need to change. Whatever we got going on, man, we need to change this shit. It ain't right, folks. There's too much shit going on in the city for our shooting, drug, gang banging, all that shit. It ain't even worth it. Man, what the fuck they finna do to Melly, man? What ain't Melly, man? Damn. Some dude say Lil Durk open up about sacrificing King Von. Man, he just probably clickbait. You crossed the line, Erykah Badu, warned by the most feared man in hip hop for coming at. Ah, man. That's crazy, man.
Good job. Welcome back to another reaction on this channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to be speaking about someone that we have actually never spoken about before on this channel, Lil Durk, okay? Now, it's speculated that the price that he paid for fame was obviously sacrificing a lot of people around him, friends and family and whatnot. But we have this video right here that's going to be a little informative and teaching us a little bit more about what Lil Durk actually had to do for his success. Let's hop right into it now.
Lil Durk is currently one of the top-selling artists in hip-hop. A once-forgotten rapper from the early 2010s managed to make a major comeback years later, finally achieving mainstream success. Right when everyone thought it was over for Lil Durk, he surprised the world by dropping countless hit records and even collaborating with the biggest artists in the industry. It's rare to see an artist that the world has forgotten make a comeback and manage to make it to the top. How exactly did Lil Durk go from the end of his career to becoming the biggest artist in the industry? I believe Durk, like many other artists we have spoken about, has paid a devastating price for his fame. It appears that Durk, just like the rest of the...
It's crazy. It's crazy what people do for fame and money.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do better than you. Anything you can be, I can be greater. I can be greater than you.
Durk, just like many other Masonic puppets, actually performed at a Masonic lodge early in his career. As you heard for yourself, Lil Durk states that he will be performing at the Masonic Lodge. In my opinion, Durk has been a Masonic puppet since then, especially since he's a member of the Black Disciples. I recently did a full video on the Black Disciples, and we uncovered that they seem to be connected to the Masonic Order. This to me explains his close relationship with Young Thug, another member of the Freemasons. Thug and Durk seem to be close, buying each other gifts, with Durk even moving to Atlanta. Durk and Thug have plenty of songs together, which show just how close they truly are. Masonic brothers are known to look out for each other in every way. And to me, Lil Durk appears to be a Mason. What's even more interesting is that Durk is one of the artists like A$AP Rocky.
You want to be everything now, Mason,
Muslims, to follow them around in their career. Every time Durk saw success in his career or dropped a project, mysteriously, someone would pass away. Durk has lost cousins, brothers, and close friends, all while his career continues to go up. I found this strange, and it made me want to look into each passing. The first person to pass away as Durk's career was starting to take off was Durk's rival gang member, Little Jojo, an 18-year-old kid that was a part of the Insane Gangster Disciples. Little Jojo and Durk's beef started all the way back in 2012 when Durk dropped his song L's Anthem, dissing Little Jojo's gang, 069 Brick Squad, a set a part of the Insane GDs. Little Jojo took this diss personally, immediately making a diss song, responding to Lil Durk's song called 300K, dissing the entire Black Disciples. This is what started the beef that would eventually cost Lil Jojo everything. Some simple rap lyrics. The two camps would begin to trade disses, with Durk's career starting to gain momentum off that drama. Lil Durk made several diss songs dissing Lil Jojo and all his associates.
This is a little bit off topic, but one thing I think about all of the time is how insane it is to me. It's so insane to me how the Black community could possibly have so much hate for one another, bro.
Right.
Over some rap lyrics and some
Over some
quote-unquote gang affiliations. Like, really think about it, bro.
Yeah,
It's a bunch of friends who act like they're just tougher than everybody else, and then they just want to fight and kill and steal and do all these things. Like, why are you hating? Why is there so much hate? I never understood that, bro.
I never.
That's
either.
one thing that I can never wrap my freaking head around ever, bro. And then yet, those are the same communities. Those are the same people who want to cry about BLM and cop violence and all these discriminations and racism. It's like y'all are the cause for more Black deaths than anybody in this community, bro. And that's fucked up. It's your own people, bro. It's literally crabs in a barrel. Literally, bro.
Jojo kept on responding until he would sadly get caught slipping one day after tweeting out his location, tagging Lil Reese, who was associated with Durk and Keith. Shortly after this tweet, Lil Jojo would be taken out while riding his bike on September 4th, 2012. Lil Durk, Lil Reese, and Chief Keef were all seen celebrating his passing and dropping his name in songs. Many people think Lil Durk, Chief Keef, and Lil Reese all played their role in what happened to Lil Jojo. Lil Durk's career only got bigger after this, getting the attention of Atlantic Records, who signed Durk just months after what happened to Lil Jojo. This would be the first person that passes, right when Durk would start to see success, an occurrence that would continue until this very day. Lil Jojo passed away, and Lil Durk signed a major record deal with Def Jam, dropping his first official hit song, This Ain't What You Want. Durk would continue making music, getting himself ready for his next release in July of 2014, called Signed to the Streets 2. Less than a month before he would release this song, he would lose someone close to him. In June, just days before Durk dropped this project, Signed to the Streets 2, his cousin OTF Nunu would pass away in a brutal incident. Durk's cousin was caught by mystery people in traffic, approaching him with straps and letting go into his vehicle. OTF Nunu tried driving away from the scene, but didn't make it far at all. The mystery men managed to take out the young inspiring rapper. Next month, Durk dropped his mixtape and continued to get even bigger, almost using his cousin's passing as fuel. The very next year, Durk would once again experience loss, right before he would go on to drop his biggest project at that time, his debut album under Def Jam, Remember My Name. In the end of March 2015, Lil Durk's manager, OTF Chino, faced a similar end to Durk's cousin, OTF Nunu. OTF Chino was sitting in his car when again a group of people approached his car and let go into his vehicle, taking OTF Chino out. Just a little over 2 months later, Durk drops his debut album, his most successful project at that time, landing on the number 16 spot. And already, he was associated with 3 different people that passed. After this, Durk's career will start to slow down, dropping his next album under Def Jam, Lil Durk 2 times, only selling about 17,000 copies first week, completely flopping. This album's performance was a decline from his last album that did 28,000 copies first week. After this, Lil Durk would be basically shelved until he was dropped in 2018, after being signed to Def Jam for 5 years. At this point, it looked like Lil Durk's career was over and done with. And strangely, for the years after that, he wasn't in the spotlight, and his projects were going unnoticed by the majority of hip-hop fans. No one else associated with Durk will pass, at least for a short time. In 2018, the same year Lil Durk was dropped from Def Jam, he would make the greatest move of his career yet, signing King Von to his OTF record label. Durk signed Von in 2018 and quickly began to push out Von's music to his audience. Durk and Von would go on to release multiple songs together. Later that year, King Von would drop the hit song Crazy Story that would change both Lil Durk's and King Von's career forever. Crazy Story got the industry's attention and was Von's real introduction into the industry. Von will continue to drop big records that only kept on getting bigger and bigger. As Von grew in success,
I heard that Lil Durk sacrificed King Von. That's what I heard.
So did Lil Durk, as in 2020, when Von was at his peak, Durk managed to be a part of Drake's hit song, Laugh Now, Cry Later, which ended up being Durk's biggest record. Right as Durk was about to drop the song that would put him back on, Back in Blood, the rapper he had just signed 2 years earlier passed away the same day the Back in Blood song was released. After King Von's